Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We are in episode 7 on diet autoregulation. And I want to combine this, Adam, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, with training. Because I mentioned we sometimes just don't feel it. This is a week for me, ironically, where I had such an aggressively hard training week last week. This week was not going to be that heavy, but at the same time, I'm like, wow, I just almost feel like I shouldn't train. I feel like I'm going to just go backwards. And so I took an extra day off, and then I took a kind of a light day. And if I was a competitor working with a coach and I had my schedule mapped out, I knew when my contest was, I would be worrying. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I've only got 8 more leg days to go. I need this workout. I got to do it. I would not feel like I can auto-regulate. I would feel like I have to just charge right through it. So we're describing a concept giving people a little bit more latitude in different ways to auto-regulate their nutrition. Well, what about training, and how do those things complement each other? If somebody ever needs a real break from training, do you tell them to take a day or two off and increase their calories, or do you say just take the day or two off from the gym but keep your calories the same? Do you ever try and sandwich those together?
Yeah, that's a great topic. So I'll do a little bit of both. I have a client right now, not the fastest met rate in the world, and we're taking 4 days off, and she's only refeeding on one of those off days. But someone with a faster met rate, they might need more calories to recover more. So we might do a couple off days and higher calorie days. I always want to check in on these people a little sooner. So I might say, hey, 2 days of going off, having higher calories, let's check in on you just to see what your body's doing. Let's also take a moment to see how you look with the higher calories. We might keep going that direction. So it's a really good time to make a change and take some extra time to assess the client's progress when you do that. But if the goal is recovery, I really want to responsibly throw a lot of recovery elements in. If it's just about getting a couple days of rest just to recharge somebody, I'm going to go a little less extreme and just enough to recharge the batteries so they can get back into having great workouts. If you don't address it at all, they're probably just going to be spinning their tires the rest of the prep.
You're right. And I have seen that happen where somebody is just super, super extra hungry. They have a higher calorie day. And if they just keep training, it can almost perpetuate that cycle where that hunger stays there. They just still feel depleted. I've always noticed with myself, if I don't train on the weekends, for example, my gym is at my office, so it's easy for me to train kind of Monday through Friday or something like that and take the weekends off. Having a higher calorie day on the weekend, or even a little bit more calorie intake on both days with the recovery, gosh, that makes the week so much better. You come back just stronger, more energy, and then you're kind of ready for that break of a little bit less training and higher calories. So I know a lot of people intuitively think, well, if I'm going to have higher calories, I need to just smash my workouts. I need to do a little extra cardio to use that. Sometimes that is not working in your favor.
Yeah, depending on the physiology of that purpose, if you train hard, you're just depleting that glycogen you just ate. And I agree with you, taking that refeed on an off day, if able, it allows you to replenish glycogen in the whole body. And I think what a lot of people don't realize is when you have that refeed, it's not just the next day you notice it. You'll notice it. Let's say you take a refeed on a Saturday and you don't train legs till Friday, you can still have stored glycogen in the legs from that refeed to help push you through your training. So that's a really great idea and way to just recover better.
Right. And the entire point is auto-regulation. We're talking about you having the variability in the control of your own nutrition to increase or decrease calories, macros, change your meal planning a little bit. So to adjust your training in that same vein can be an important concept. So you guys stay tuned. We're going to wrap this up. One more episode where we really kind of summarize exactly what diet autoregulation is, how far you can take it and still be successful, and just really try and put some definitions and boundaries around the entire concept. So we'll see you next time for episode 8 in Contest Prep University.